Okay, hello guys. Good evening. This is our March week 4. Happy Thursday to y'all. This is the last week of March. All right, so guys, today we are going to finish chapter 2. So I'm going to rush a bit faster today. Hello, Kaijun. Hi, Kaylin. How are you guys doing? So by the way, I'm going a bit fast today, huh? I'm going a bit fast today, so if you have anything, you can slow me down a bit. All right, so last week we finished here, right? We finished what is the danger of cigarette, okay, diseases, hi Rui, and we have finished this smoking simulator. Remember the three observation you see here? Okay, very important. And remember the 4 characteristics you can see in animals, same as humans. Remember the 4 characteristics of our alveolus? Okay, our alveolus are thin, okay, it is moist, it has large surface area, it has a network of capillary. Remember the 4? We will use the same thing in our frogs and fish and insects. Okay, same thing. It is thin, moist, large surface area, and network of blood capillary. But this capillary thing, please don't write for insects, because insects have no capillary. Okay. Hi, Shijian, how are you? Hey, Chloe, why are you here today? I thought you're usually Wednesday class one. Okay, anyway, so hi Shijian, how are you? So anyway, I think I finished here, right? I think I finished here, right? What are some? Oh, no time. Okay. Sure, sure. So anyway, I think we stopped here. We went through this, right? At high altitude, if you're at a very high mountain, pressure is very low. There's less air up there, so there's less oxygen. Okay, there's less oxygen. So what happens to your breathing and your heart rate? Your heart rate and your breathing will increase to compensate for the lack of oxygen. You get what I'm trying to say here? You get what I'm trying to say here? Because it's less oxygen around you, right? So you try to work harder to get more oxygen. So your heart rate and your breathing rate will increase. Okay, so at deep sea, your heart rate will decrease because it's high pressure. So it's like an opposite thing. And remember vigorous activity, if you are exercising very hard, your breathing rate will increase, your heart rate will increase so that you can get more oxygen, you can deliver more oxygen to your body cells, okay, and so on. And diseases, I think I went through this also. What is anemia? What is sickle cell? Anemia is when you lack red blood cell, so you carry less oxygen to your body. And when you have sickle cell, it's basically the same thing. All right, sickle cell is another type of anemia. Okay, don't fall asleep, Zhijian. Don't fall asleep, I know you're very sleepy. I know most of you guys are very sleepy. So we stopped until here, right? So guys, today we are focusing on exercise. We are focusing on exercise because we did not do any exercise last week. So let's go to exercise. Okay, let's go to page 18, shall we? Question 10. Just woke up, huh? Okay, cool. So you should be very rested, right? Since you just woke up, hopefully. Right, anyway, so let's talk about question 10. So what is this? This is our smoking simulator. Remember, this is our smoking simulator. So let's look at state and inference. Guys, you remember what is inference? You remember what is inference? Inference means explain. Okay, if they ask you for the inference, basically they ask you why. Okay, so let's just look at the first observation. The white cotton wool turns blackish yellow. This thing will turn black. Why? Why? Why will this cigarette turn the cotton yellow? Anyone? Anyone? No, not ASAP. I know. Because it contains? Yes, very good. Oh, Shafi, that's the answer I want. Because cigarette contains tar. The black color stuff is the tar. So, rokok mengandungi tar. Okay, cigarette has tar. Right, what about the second one? The color of the hydrogen carbonate indicator solution, basically this water lah, changes from red to yellow. What does it mean when they change color? What does it mean when they change color? Very good. Okay, very good. Hi, Tarun. Okay, so cigarette smoke is acidic. Asap rokok adalah beracid. Okay, we went through this last week, huh? We went through this last week, huh? So I hope you remember. So if the water change color means it is acidic. Hello, Mujun, how are you? We are in page 18, huh? So temperature increase. You see the thermometer goes up. What does it mean? What does it mean? That means cigarette smoke is? Yes, it's hot, panas. So cigarette smoke is hot. Asap rokok adalah panas. Yes, it's hot. Okay, temperature increase means hot law, right? How easy can it be, right? Okay. Yeah, someone is coming in, right? Someone is coming. Yes, Howie, hello. How are you? We're in page 18, Guys, for those who just came in, we need to speed up a little, because we have a lot of exercise to do. I want to wrap this chapter up by today. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. So guys, these things you already learned it last week, right? The wool turns black because cigarette contains tar. This water change color because cigarette smoke is acidic. Temperature increase because cigarette smoke is hot. You were cooking. What are you cooking, my boy? Right, so B. What is the part of the respiratory system represented by the cotton wool? What does this part represent? What does this part represent? Okay, give me some. What does this represent? What turns black when you smoke? Yes, it's your lungs. Okay, lungs. Paru. Okay, can you know alveolus now? Because alveolus will burst, not black. Okay, paru, your lungs. So C, give two harmful effects of cigarette smoke on the lungs based on observation. That means based on this observation, what harmful effects you can see? What harmful effect you can see? You have three, right? So what are the harmful effects? What will tar do to your lungs? Yes, good. Tar causes lung cancer, menyebabkan kanser paru-paru. You can write one for each though. What about acid? What will acid do? Yes, it will. Wow, very good. It will corrode your lungs. Smoke corrodes lungs. Okay. Mengakiskan paru. What about this? Just in case they ask for three lah. What will hot do to your lungs? What will hot do to your lungs? Cigarette smoke is hot. What does it do? Burn, not really. Not really. Cells die, yeah, you can say that. But the main thing is they will decrease gaseous exchange. Yes, pertukaran gas kurang cakap, yes. All right, very good, Shavi, that's very good. So it will decrease your gaseous exchange. That means when your lungs is hot, the gaseous exchange is not very good. Okay, it's not very good. You will absorb less oxygen. You get what I'm trying to say? The exchange, it's less efficient. Okay, you actually have three things to write here, but they just want two lah, so we just give it two lah. So take the disease, guys. If you want me to slow down, please let me know. I'll try to speed up because we have a lot of things to cover. And if you want to watch this video again, you can come and request from me. You can watch it twice, no problem. I'll send it to you for free. I'll send it to you personally. So, what is the disease of respiratory system caused by cigarette smoke? What will smoking cause? Okay, bronchitis. What else? Asthma, lung cancer. Okay, what else? Emphysema. Okay, remember what is this? Remember what is this? When your alveolus bursts already, you have not much left, so you get shortness of breath. That is your emphysema. You won't get diabetes. You won't get anemia. All right. Anemia is something to do with your blood. We will learn that next chapter. All right. We'll learn that next chapter. So next E, a passive smoker will experience the similar effect as an active smoker. Do you agree with this opinion? Justify. Yeah, asthma is genetic, but could be made worse by smoking too. Okay, genetic plus smoking, you will make it worse. All right, so do you agree with this? Okay, guys, what is a passive smoker? What is maybe yes? What is maybe yes? Be firm lah, yes or no? Okay, what is a passive smoker? Answer me this first. What is a passive smoker? What is an active smoker? What is a passive smoker? What is a passive smoker? Right, if I smoke, right? If I smoke, okay, I don't smoke, but if I smoke, I'm the active smoker, right? And if you absorb my secondhand smoke, you are the passive smoker. Okay? If you are passive, you don't do the thing, right? If you are active, you do something. You are not, if you are passive, you are not doing anything. So when you're not doing anything, but you're still smoking, that means you absorb the second smoke. Lah. So they say here, passive smoker, they get the same effect as active smoker. Do you agree? Do you agree? Not agree. Why? Why not agree? Yes, the answer should be yes. Why is it yes? Why is it yes? Very good, because smokers lah. Okay, passive smokers inhale. Guys, I want this as your keyword, which is your second hand smoke. Okay, so your perokok pasif menyedut asap rokok. Okay, you inhale second smoke. Okay, so what? So what? 3 marks here. So what? They inhale smoke, so what? You have to tell me one more point. So what? What about secondhand smoke? Why secondhand smoke is bad? It damages their lungs. I agree. This one I agree. You can say secondhand smoke damages lungs. Okay, asap rokok merosakkan paru. I accept. Or you can say secondhand smoke is equally harmful as a cigarette. What is a secondhand smoke, Henry? That's a very good question. When someone smoke around you, you smell their smoke. That is the secondhand smoke. That is the secondhand smoke, which is equally harmful, right? So we can, the third point here, you can say secondhand smoke is equally harmful to cigarette. Okay, asap rokok mempunyai keburukan yang sama dengan rokok. Alright, so guys, when you see, okay, that day I have a student asking me, sir, all these 3 marks question, how do I get full marks? Alright, first of all, if you are not very good in writing, write 4 points instead. Yeah, everyone is a second smoker if you are near a smoker, yes. Right, so write 4 points instead. And usually, I will tell them this. These 3 marks question, you keep asking yourself, so what? So what? Like you see, do you agree? Yes. So what? So passive smokers, they inhale secondhand smoke. Okay, they inhale secondhand smoke, so what? So it also damages your lung. Right? So you try to, guys, just treat it, just treat it. You are teaching someone who don't know anything, you have to explain so that they can understand. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? Imagine the person marking your paper is a complete idiot. They have no idea about all these things. You have to explain it to them like they are a kid. Explain to them like they are 5. Yeah, then cause lung cancer. Yeah, if it's 4 marks, then you can write one more, then it will cause lung cancer. Yeah, what about your teacher? Yes, so just treat your teacher as a 5-year-old, and then you explain to her. Okay, so try to visualize that. So 11, so this is a stop smoking campaign. Name one substance in cigarette that blackens the lung. What blackens your lung? What blackens your lung? Yes, tar. So who is the passive smoker here? Who is the passive smoker here? That will be your R and Q, right? Okay, explain. Why are they the passive smoker? Why are they the passive smoker? Because they inhale. Because they inhale. They inhale second and smoke. Okay, menyedut asap rokok. Okay, yes, they inhale secondhand smoke. All right, that's what makes you a secondhand smoker. Okay, you guys cool? You guys cool? You guys okay? Oh yeah, are you okay? Chining, are you okay? Oh, okay. Oh, I was just going to call your name. Cool. Yes, Chloe. Thank you. Shijian, are you okay? Are you okay? Okay. Guys, in my class, no need shy one. I won't bite you or anything. My class is the most carefree class one. Okay. But just because it's carefree, doesn't mean you don't be serious. Okay. I want you to learn in a relaxed environment, but relax doesn't mean you don't try. Okay. I'm just trying to, if not I'll try to pressurize you already. Okay, don't make me do that. Okay, I won't do that. Okay, anyway, so you have the surface area of your alveolus. If you're a non-smoker, your surface area is 75. This is like a tennis court, remember? Your lungs are like a tennis court. It's as big as a tennis court. But a smoker is only 40. You see, half. Okay, it's half the surface area. So explain the effect of smoking on the surface area of alveolus. What happens when you smoke? What happens to the surface area of alveolus? First, you tell me, yes, it decreases. Good. So the surface area decrease. Luas permukaan menurun. Okay, yes, kurang also can. Okay, so what? Explain. Decrease then what? When I have less surface area, then what? I need alveolus for what? I need alveolus for what? Why do I need so many alveolus for? Capacity of air. No. That's not what I want. We use alveolus for what? Yes, I want gaseous exchange. Very good. Okay, so alveolus carry out. I'm just gonna write GE here, can I? Gaseous exchange. Okay, so alveolus menjalankan pertukaran gas. Okay, I do gaseous exchange. Okay, so what? So what? Now I have less surface area, right? So what happens? I now have less gaseous exchange. Kurang pertukaran gas. Less gaseous exchange. Okay, yes, exchange rate low can. Can. If you say, sir, I don't want to write this point, can you give me one more point? I can give you another point. So when you have less gaseous exchange, so what? So what? What do you feel? When there's less gaseous exchange, what do you feel? Yes, sesak nafas. Yes, or we can say breathing difficulty. Okay, kesukaran bernafas. So like I said, you keep asking yourself, so what? This happens. Okay, then what? Then so what? You keep explaining until the beginner, which you're trying to explain it to, they get the point. All right? Treat the person that you're explaining it to like an idiot, like a 5-year-old, when you explain it to them. Right? If you cannot explain it to them, that means you are the 5-year-old. You are the idiot. Okay? I'm not trying to shame you, but that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so anyway, see, one of the participants asked about the effect of electronic cigarette. You know what is this? You know what is this? It's e-cigarette, right? Yes, that's what they call it, vape lah. So that contains sulfur dioxide. As a speaker, describe the effect of sulfur dioxide. What is this? What is sulfur dioxide? You learn this in acid rain. So what is this gas? What is this gas? This is an acidic gas, right? We said it just now. What? So acid gas, what will it do? What will it do? It will corrode your lungs, okay? Mengakiskan tisu paru-paru. Okay. So what? So what? When you corrode your lung tissue, so what? So what? So many things to say here. So what? When I have acid in my lungs, what will happen? What will happen? You can say irritation. Okay. Tidak selesa. Okay. Or merengsa. I accept this word merengsa. That means irritation. Berparu tidak. Okay, question like this answer, berparu tidak dapat berfungsi. This is a very general answer. Guys, try to avoid general answer. You know what does it mean by general answer? That means answers that are too, it fits everywhere, too generic. I don't want that. I want to be more specific. Right? It's like you ask the doctor, doctor, what happened to me? Fever. So if I have fever, what will happen? You will get sick. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Of course, I get sick. Then what? So try to avoid answers like that. Okay, so irritation. You can even say, okay, guys, when your lungs are very irritated, that's how you get bronchitis. Okay, you can say this answer. So, guys, can you see all these answers are very K-Bart one? As long as your answer makes sense, I will give you the mark. Right? So, next, number 12. Azura is an asthma patient. Why does the doctor advise Azura to reduce her visit to gardens during spring? Oh, this is a very good question. Why should you not go to gardens during spring? Because the garden will be full of, yes, pollen. Very good. Pollen, the bunga. So what will pollens do? Okay, so what? It's called the bunga. Okay, so what? It has pollen. So what? It will cause, when your asthma suddenly comes out, what is it called? Okay, when it suddenly comes, what is it called? Not allergy. No allergy. It's called asthma attack. Okay, menyebabkan serangan asma. Guys, don't, yes, asthma attack. So guys, don't confuse asthma and asthma attack. Asthma is a long-term thing. Asthma attack is like a one-time thing. It's like you have heart disease. Heart disease is long-term. But when you have a heart attack, it's one time. Okay? Can I? Can I? You guess right, got me? Got me? You got guess me? I didn't see your answer leh. Or you did, or you lazy to type. Or in your head. Okay, good. So B, then you participate in the answering lah. Okay, B. Other than the botanical gardens, state 2 other locations that should be avoided. Explain your answer. So where should she not go? Outside. What the hell is outside? Jungle. Why cannot go jungle? Heavy duty. Factories except. Oh, very good answer. Factories. Ilang. What else? What else? Road. Next to the road, I okay lah. Okay, next to the road. Oh, guys, construction site. Tapak pembinaan. Why? Why? Because they have dust. Dust might cause asthma attack. Okay, habuk boleh menyebabkan serangan asma. Okay, so if you are allergic to pollen, most likely you'll be allergic to dust too. Usually lah, okay, not really, but usually. Okay, cool. Cool. Easy, guys. I know it's tricky, but it's not hard because you know the answer one. Okay, you know the answer. So next, again, we have 480 million alveoli. The surface area is 75 square meter, equal to the width of a tennis court. Hiya, I said this so many times already. Emphysema is a disease when the alveolus become less elastic and burst. This condition causes the surface area to decrease. Explain how emphysema can cause breathing difficulty. Okay, that means how is this related to this? How can decreased alveoli cause breathing difficulty? Okay, question yours is correct, but tukaran guess, that's 1 mark. I need 3 points though. Okay, first, why don't you tell me what is alveoli for? This is like just now, right? What is alveoli for? Okay, so alveoli carry out, yes, gaseous exchange. Okay, alveolus menjalankan pertukaran gas. Okay, so what? So what? Okay, so what? When your alveoli decrease, your surface area decrease. Okay, your alveolus menurun, luas permukaan menurun. And then so what? When you have less surface area, what happens? You have less, okay, your gaseous exchange decrease. Pertukaran gas menurun. You see, it's the same point over and over one, right? So surface area decrease, gaseous exchange decrease. You can even add one more point here. Guys, what happens when gaseous exchange decrease? When you have less gaseous exchange, what happens? What happens? Yes, how to breathe, breathing difficulty. Same answer one, you see? Same answer one. Okay? Okay? Wow, Chloe, you are so participative today. Why usually Wednesday class you're so quiet one? Too fast Huh? Too fast That means my Wednesday class too fast? Same speed one more. Same speed one more. Oh, a bit Okay, okay. Then you slow me down Okay. Or you can listen better with English, is it? Your English is better, is it? Because some of my students are English they can follow and then Mandarin they cannot follow for some reason. Okay. Rui, are you okay? Rui, are you there? Hmm. I need to spot check a bit one. I scared you'll fall asleep. Okay, good. All right, so moving on. Moving on, let's go to 13. So this is your frog. So what respiratory organ do frogs use? You're also alive, yes, Jining. I can see that. Thank you. So it's your moist skin and lungs. Okay. So B, besides frog, salamander and newt also have the same respiratory system, the respiratory organ. Justify. Don't say that, Shijian. Okay. Yeah, why? Why can salamander and newt use the same thing? Yes, very good. Wow, you got the answer. Because they are amphibians. Oh, this is actually form 2. Okay, mereka adalah amphibia. Okay, they're amphibians. Okay, good. Make sure you get it right in exam, Shijin. All right. Okay, so what are amphibians? Why amphibians got two? Why amphibians got two? Now you need to explain. Because they want you to explain, justify. Cause in water they use, yeah, moist skin. So on land they use lungs. Don't write like this in exam lah. I'm just lazy lah. So in water they use moist skin, while on land they use lungs. Okay, apabila di air mereka menggunakan kulit lembap, di darat menggunakan peparu. You know what I mean lah. So as long as you get the point. So C, fish breathes through gills. Arrow A represents the water that flows into the mouth, while arrow B represents the water that flows out through gills. Differentiate the content of dissolved oxygen in A and B. So A and B here, how is the oxygen different? How is the oxygen different? Which side has more oxygen? Okay, yes, A is more than B. A has more oxygen than B. Please don't write like this lah. This is maths lah. But please say A has more oxygen than B. A mempunyai lebih oxygen daripada B. I'm just lazy, okay? So explain, why is A having more oxygen? Where has the oxygen gone? Where has the oxygen gone? How do you explain this? Okay, the hair. What is this organ called? What is this organ called? The gills, right? The gills, right? Okay, please don't say inhale or move. I want one word. What is that word? When gas moves, what is the word? When oxygen goes from alveolus to blood vessel, or carbon dioxide go from blood vessel to alveolus, what is that called? Yes, that's the word I want. So oxygen diffused. into the gills. Okay, oxygen meresap ke dalam insang, sorry. Okay, diffuse, meresap is the keyword. Guys, in your level, at your level, if you write move, it's correct one. But next time when you go biology, you're going to have a hard time. Because in biology, when you write move instead of diffuse, your answer is wrong. Right? Because biology is about that keyword. So if your keyword is not there, your answer will be straight rejected. So please make it a habit, make it a good habit, will you? All right. If you're taking biology next year. All right, so next, number 14. What is the structure of PQR? What structure does this fella use? What structure does a grasshopper use? Yes, that's your tracheal system. Okay, for BM is system trachea. Remember to put the word system because the whole thing is a system. Like here, you see? This is a tracheal system. So this is your trachea, then your tracheal, and straight to the muscle. This is a system. Right? What about fish? Okay, fish they use gills. This one you don't need write a system also can lah. Okay, insang. And humans we use lungs, paru. Okay. Hi Shinro. Shinro, I didn't see you there. How are you? Okay, wow, apparently everyone is answering my question today. Okay, good thing. Okay. Jingy, how are you? Are you good? And Sarisha, are you good? How are you? I can still do it when we have 16 people lah. Okay, like my yesterday's class okay, good. My yesterday class is like 30 something. Well, I cannot call everyone because it's I can't recognize everyone. Okay, so anyway, B, state two similarities of the structural adaptation. Structural adaptation of the respiratory structure in PQR, which help increase their efficiency. So what are the four? Yes, Kaijun, I know. Okay, what are the four adaptations that you know? Okay, moist, lembab, okay, surface area, loss permukaan, then vocabulary, okay, good. What else? There's one more. There's one more. Our alveolus is very thin. Okay, nipis. Certebal satu cell, one cell thick. All right, so what do you think is the common for these three? What is the common for these three? What do you think? Okay, luas permukaan, I accept. Large surface area, luas permukaan tinggi. What else? Yes, thin, I accept. Nipis. You can actually write moist too. Lembab. Guys, please don't write blood capillary. Yes, Chloe, you got it. Okay, please don't write blood capillary. Because insects have no blood. No blood. You smack a cockroach dead, you smack a grasshopper dead, you don't see blood coming out. Right? Don't tell me mosquito got blood. That's your blood. Right? Different story. So C, is the insect respiratory system more or less effective compared to human? Compare yourself to a grasshopper. Who has a better system? Okay, we have better system, right? So this is less effective. Effective, kurang reactive. Kurang effective, what am I saying? Okay, explain. Why is it less? Why is a grasshopper less effective? Less surface area. Okay, so what? So what? I say you got the point already. You got 1 point already. It has less surface area, I accept. So what? Why do they need lower surface area? Why do grasshoppers need lower surface area than us? Because they have less. What is it? Yes, they have a small body. They have less body cells, right? When you have less body cells to feed, you don't need such a good system. Guys, this is a bit of next chapter, but okay, let me tell you. Right. Imagine you are a grasshopper, you are like a small bakery. You're like a small bakery. If you're a small bakery, maybe 5 people buy cakes from you today. So you can just deliver the 5 cakes yourself. All right. So you see, this is how grasshopper do. This is how grasshopper do. The respiratory system will straight away dissolve their gas into the muscle. Right? But for us humans, we are like Shopee. How many people buy things from Shopee every day? Millions, right? Millions, right? So you Shopee, as a seller, you can't deliver everything yourself. So you need to use lorries, Shopee lorries to deliver. So the Shopee lorries are your paper cells lah. These are your lorries. Right? So this is actually next chapter lah, but it's a bit of an overlapping lah. Okay, so you can say they have less body cells or smaller body, cell badan kurang. Okay, so they have less body cells, right? So what they do? So you can say oxygen can diffuse straight to body cells. Okay, oxygen boleh meresap terus ke dalam sel badan. Okay, have you eaten, Shijen? Have you eaten? No. All right. Go eat, go eat. After this, you have your dinner already, I'm sure. So, guys, I'm gonna skip 15. I'm gonna skip 15. You can do it yourself. I leave some of you for you to do. Oh, you have English class, okay. I'll leave some of this for you to do. Okay, let's look at 16. Let's look at 16 because I want to talk about this K part one. So, diagram below shows climber who is climbing Mount Kinabalu. So, what are the symptoms when a person experiences altitude sickness? And why does it happen? Okay, we talk about the symptoms first. What do you feel? What do you feel? When you're up there, when you're having altitude sickness, what do you feel? Okay, hard to breathe. What else? Acrophobia. No need so pro lah. Okay, what else? Breathing difficulty. Yes, good, Henry. What else? When you're breathing, when you have the breathing difficulty, what do you feel? You feel dizzy? Yes. Dizzy, yes. Increased heartbeat, I accept. When you feel dizzy, what do you feel? When there's lack of oxygen, what do you feel? Okay, you can actually write one more. Nausea. Okay, tired, I accept. Tired, I also accept. Or you can say nausea. Okay. Rasa ingin muntah. You feel like vomiting. Okay, nausea. So they want you, okay, why does it happen? Now you can explain the pressure. What happens to the pressure up there? You need 3 points to explain, because one is for symptom already. Okay, what's the pressure like up there? Okay, you have low atmospheric pressure, tekanan atmosfera rendah. Okay, yes, low pressure. Then what's next? When you have low pressure, you have less oxygen. Very good. Okay, kurang oxygen. When you have less oxygen, what happens next? You know lah, you have lower gaseous exchange. Yeah, how many times already? So what happens when you have low gaseous exchange? You dizzy law, breathing difficulty law. Yeah, same thing lah, again and again and again and again. Right? Not really K part, isn't it? Because this is like repetitive question. All right. You must say, sir, why do we need to repeat so many times? That's the point. I repeat until you are sick of it, then you know how to do it in exam. Or it's like that one, at this point, I'm like nagging you already. I nag you to a point that you know how to do. Okay, hopefully it works, right? Hopefully it works. Anyway, so explain the difference in air pressure experienced by a climber at the peak of P and at the peak of Q. How is the pressure different? How is the pressure different? Which side has lower pressure? Yes, P lower. Very good. So P has lower pressure than Q. Okay, good. Okay, P lower. Explain why is P lower? Why is P lower? Because P has higher, yes, higher altitude. Okay, P has higher altitude than Q. Okay, altitude P lebih tinggi daripada Q. Okay, so there's actually nothing else to explain though, but they give 3 points though. Okay, so let's give one more point lah. So at P, you have breathing difficulty. I sound like a broken record right now. It's like repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat. Oh my God, sir, we get it. Okay, you can shut up. All right, I know. But that's the point. Okay, that's the point. All right, so next, moving on. Moving on. You guys okay? You guys okay? Slow me down if you need to. So number 17. So differentiate blood cell P and Q. How are they different? How are they different? Okay, this one easy law. P is normal shape. Q is sickle shape. Okay, bentuk sabit. Right, you might say, hey sir, isn't the answer already here? Yes. Supposedly, this thing they need to remove one. Okay, but I don't know why is it here. I have to tell Yuqing already. I have to tell him to remove this thing because why is the answer there? All right, so B, what is the relation between red blood cell and the process of respiration? How is red blood cell and respiration related? How? Guys, the respiration here means cellular respiration. I already said this a million times. This process, this is not respiration, this is breathing. Okay. Wow, Isaac, you have your first point. Yes, that's correct. Red blood cell transport oxygen. I accept. Sel darah merah mengangkut oxygen. Then what? Now you link your oxygen to respiration. How are they related? How are they related? Oxygen is used. No, they don't want less. They don't want the hemoglobin. They don't want the hemoglobin. So what's the relationship between oxygen and respiration? Oxygen is used for respiration lah. Right? Oxygen digunakan untuk respirasi. Right? Oxygen is one of the raw ingredient you need for respiration. Cellular respiration, as in oxygen plus glucose equals to carbon dioxide plus water plus energy. You learn this in Form 1. Okay, chapter 2, in fact, right? When you first join my class, I can who was here when in Form 1? I think Shijian, you were here, right? You were here, right? Who else was in my Form 1 class? Oh, not many, huh? No, not you. Okay. Right, so okay, moving on, shall we? Moving on. So C, if an individual has red blood cell as a Q, state the effect. So if you have your red blood cell like this, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? No lah, not asthma. Asthma is the bronchial one, nothing to do with this. Breathing difficulty, yeah. Yeah, I accept. But okay, let's explain first what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen first? Okay, what's the job of your red blood cell? No, kurang pertukaran gas, I don't accept because that is for your lungs. I'm talking about blood cell right now. You still have pertukaran gas one, right? You see, people with this disease, they can still do gaseous exchange like normal. It's just that their red blood cell cannot carry. Their red blood cell will carry less oxygen. Yes, that's what I want. Okay, mengangkut kurang oxygen. You have less oxygen. So what's going to happen? When you have less oxygen, what happens? Right? Then I say what you say, lor. Breathing difficulty. Okay. Kesesakan nafas. kesukaran bernafas, whatever that makes you happy. Okay, any question, guys? Any question, guys? If you have no question, then let's jump to our last part, shall we? Let's talk about the thing I hate the most. Plants. All right, plants. I really hate this, right? Hey, you be glad you are learning animal first, then plant. Next chapter is the same. You learn animal first, then you learn plants, which is a good thing. You know how is biology like now? You know how is biology like now? Biology right now, I don't know what's wrong with the government lah. Form 4, everything is animal and humans. All right, cool, right? Wow, so cool. And then Form 5 is fully plant. Imagine you have to learn a whole year about plants. Okay? uh, what sub-science you want to go? If you go sub-science, it's surely chemistry and physics one, for sure. Okay? Sub-science is chemistry, physics. Pure science is plus another bio. Okay? Pure science is plus another bio. Or you can don't take any science, come and take my science, because next year I'll be still in science. Okay? I mean, you all go biophysics, chemistry, I very sad one I don't see you all anymore. Come join my science, okay? Anyway, so let's talk about plants. Let's talk about plants. Okay, you see, animals, we only do respiration, right? But what about plants? Plants, they do two things. They will do respiration and they will do one more thing. And what is that? They have one more job more than us. Yes, they do. Photosynthesis, right? So they do two things. Okay, they do two things. So we only do one. So you see, daytime, they will do more photosynthesis than respiration. So what do? They will take in a carbon dioxide and they will throw out oxygen. All right. And at night, the reverse will happen. They are doing more respiration than photosynthesis. So what's going to happen? They are going to inhale more oxygen and they are going to throw out carbon dioxide. Right? So in a way, you can say that at night, plants will absorb your oxygen. All right. But before you freak out, oh my God, sir, if I have a plant in my room, does it mean it's going to take my oxygen? I'm going to die? No. Right? Because if it's like that, then I cannot go camping at night, lor. Isn't it? Then I'm going to suffocate in forests if I sleep in the forest at night. So no, right? Yeah, they still take your oxygen, but it's going to be like that 1%. Nobody cares, right? You're going to be fine. All right. So this is what they do, lah. This is what they do. So plants, they will also do gaseous exchange. Plants will also do gaseous exchange, just like our alveolus. And I have a question. Which part of a plant will do gaseous exchange? Which part will do gaseous exchange? Okay, the leaves, right? Yes, the leaves. Okay, the leaves. Which brings me to my leaf. Right, which brings me to my leaf. Okay, guys, this is a piece of leaf. This is the side view of a leaf. If you chop your leaf into half and you see it like this, that's the leaf. Okay, we zoom in lah, of course. This is your leaf. Right, so you remember what last chapter we learned about the skin? What is the top layer of the skin called? If you remember, in humans, what is the top layer of the skin called? There's a professional word for it, one. Yes, it's epidermis, not cuticle. I said cuticle is your nail. All right. So epidermis. Right. So you see, leaves they have epidermis too. You see, the top layer is called upper epidermis. The lower layer is called lower epidermis. Okay, easy law this one. But usually we pay attention to the lower epidermis because the bottom of the leaf, the lower epidermis, they have holes on it. They have holes on it. And what are these holes called? Do you remember? Yes, stoma. So this is our main guy. Okay, stoma. Right? You remember this, stoma? So who controls your stoma? Guys, stoma is the whole, and who controls the stoma? The guy is called gut cell. Cell penawal. Guys, this is very easy to understand. Very easy to understand. You know your taman, right? You know your taman, right? If you stay in a condo or you stay in a terrace, nearby your house, nobody can simply enter your housing area one. There's an opening, and besides the opening, there's a guard house. So besides this opening, there is the guard cell. Right? Opening, guard house. Stoma, guard cell. So summer one. Okay, same thing one. So then this is the gaseous exchange. This is the gaseous exchange. They will throw out oxygen. Okay, they will take in carbon dioxide. Okay, and the movement, okay, this blue color movement is called diffusion. And this red color movement is also called diffusion. So how you explain human, that's how you explain plants. You still use the word diffusion. You still use gaseous exchange. You still, okay, you don't say breathing difficulty, right? Plants will never get breathing difficulty. Okay, so this is how gut cell works. Okay, please put a star here. This is what you need to know. Okay, what happens to stoma when daytime, when the sun comes up, when it's time to do photosynthesis? Okay, now when plant is doing photosynthesis, they need carbon dioxide, right? They need to start doing gaseous exchange, right? So what they will do, their gut cell will absorb water. Okay, so you see, water diffuse into gut cell. Okay, water diffuse into gut cell. So when water goes in, this gut cell will swell, will bengkak, it will 肿起来. So this gut cell will swell. So when they swell, they will curve. The gut cell will curve. When they curve, they will open. Okay, so water diffuse in, curve, open. All right. So the other time, night time, water will diffuse out. Okay, water diffuse out. So they straighten, they become straight, and they close. Okay, so water diffuse in, curve open, water diffuse out, straight close. All right. So guys, two situations. Okay, pay attention here. Not only they do this at night. Okay, at night they close their stomach. Okay, sure. But they also do it during the hot day. You will learn this in next chapter. They also close during the hot day because they want to prevent water loss. Never mind. The one is next chapter. Okay, your heart chapter. All right. So can you see the word osmosis? You can don't care about this word because you will learn this in biology next time. Osmosis. Okay, you see, when water diffuse, right? When water diffuse, we have a special name for water when they diffuse. We call it osmosis. I'm sure you have seen this word in your mineral water bottle. It says that reverse osmosis. That's the word, lor. That's the movement of water. That's how they clean your water. That's how they purify the water. If you don't know, it's okay. Okay, it doesn't matter. So that's your osmosis. Okay, and the rest of it you read it yourself lah. The pollution one, not important, not important. This is not gonna come out. Common sense. Okay, so guys, let's jump back again. Sorry, I have to jump around today. Okay, let's go to question 18. Let's go to question 18. Page 24. Let's finish this, shall we? So the diagram below shows a stoma on the leaves in open condition observed through a microscope. So this person, he view a piece of leaf. Oh, he see the stoma open. Suggest the time that the leaf was picked. When do you think he picked this leaf? Yes, morning, or you can say daytime, waktu siang. Why? Why daytime? How do you know it's daytime? Yes, the stoma is open. Stoma is open. Stoma terbuka. Oh, by the way, guys, stoma is plural. Stomata is singular. Don't ask me why. Biology plural is very weird one. It's like bacterium is one, bacteria is many. So please don't say bacterias, there's no such thing, right? It's like child and children, there's no children's. So please don't say stomatas. This is grammatically wrong, right? I mean, this is, sir, this is science, it's not language. Why should we care? Right, you don't, okay? You don't need to, but hey, it's good to know. You can correct your friend if they are wrong, right? It's like still many people, they will say cactuses, all right? There's no cactuses, it's cacti, please. Okay, anyway, so B, name X and explain the role of X in determining the size of stomach. Okay, what is X? What is X? X is your gut cell pengawal. And what is their function? What is their function? Their function is to control the opening and closing of stomach. Mengawal pembukaan dan penutupan stomach. Okay, they'll control opening and closing. Just like your gut house will control the gate opening and closing. Make sense? Next, C. Azam placed a lotus leaf and a papaya leaf in a basin of water. He found air bubbles were, okay, this is a typo here, air bubbles were released from the upper surface of lotus, while air bubbles were released from the bottom of papaya leaf. State your inference about the position of stoma. Why do you see, okay, what does it mean when you see bubbles? What does it mean when you see bubbles? That means they are doing gaseous exchange, right? Okay, oxygen, they're doing gaseous exchange, right? That's where the stoma are, right? Okay, that's where the stoma are. So, lotus, the bubbles is coming from the top. What does it tell you about the stoma? Where is the stoma? Okay, so for lotus leaf, stoma is on the top, right? The atas. What about for papaya leaf? The stoma is at the bottom. All right, I have a question. Why is a lotus leaf stoma at the top? This is called teratai, by the way, daun teratai. Why is it at the top? Why is lotus leaf stoma on top? Anyone? Because it's in the water, yes, correct. Because you see, lotus leaf is floating. If the stoma is at the bottom, how they do gaseous exchange there, right? Then what about papaya? What about all the land plants? You see, land plants are all the stoma is at the bottom one. Why? Why don't just be like lotus and grow on top leh? This is actually next chapter. Okay. Yes, to avoid sunlight, Kaijun, that's correct. Because when it's exposed to sunlight, they will lose a lot of water. Right? Because it's like you dry your clothes under the sun, you lose more water, but you're away from the sun, you lose less water. That's what they're trying to do. That's why the stoma will always avoid the sun. But in the case of lotus, they have no choice. Right? You will learn this next chapter. Guys, have you heard of transpiration before? Have you heard of transpiration? You will learn about transpiration next chapter. Okay. Oh, you have, You have, Okay, guys, if you want, you can go home and finish this. You can go home and finish this. Plants, I'm not going to focus. You can do it yourself. Guys, before I go, this answer, I will put it in Google Classroom. Please check the answer there. Do it first and check the answer. You need more practice because I want you to score here. Serious talk, guys. Serious talk, And if you need the replay, please come and get it from me. You don't need to submit anything. They won't charge you money for that. I will personally send it to you. Okay, watch it how many times you want. Right? This chapter 2 is super important because next chapter, chapter 3, is very related. Next chapter, we are learning about the heart. It's even harder. It's even harder. Your heart has 16 parts to remember. So if your chapter 2, you die, you fling your chapter 2, your chapter 3 you are going to fling it harder. Okay, so that's it for our March week 4. Next week, April week 1, I shall go straight into chapter 2. Sorry, chapter 3. Chapter 2, I will post. This weekend, I will post the answer, I will post. Okay, so any of you have any question? No? Okay, if there's no question, then I guess I will see you guys at the same time next week. Have a good, no like school. I don't like school as well. Okay, so have a good one, guys. Enjoy your school. I will see you next week. So see you. Have a good Thursday. Take care. Good night. Bye, guys. Bye bye.